And we're live. How's everyone? Been good? So, what I'm going to be doing is going to be finishing off now Ace Combat 7. It's a difficult playthrough. Got I think about 5 missions left, so I'm just going to probably be just playing those missions throughout the rest of the stream, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean Army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Arusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Arusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Alright, cool. Let's do this. So you doing good, Sefix? Yeah. Well, you doing all right? As long as you're doing all right, that's that's the main thing. Just gonna be finishing this off now. Probably gonna, well, since it's an escort mission, do need to do a bit of ground attack. Should really bring an F-22 or F-35, but nah, I feel like for a change, probably should bring an F-35C maybe. Does that have? Nah, it doesn't have ground attack. Nor does the J, but I know the E does. Yeah, the E has fragmentation. That's cool, so I'm gonna fly that. Just bored, don't know what I was gonna do. Been playing. Ah, fair enough. Can't go wrong with some good old Diablo. It's a fucking classic. Not my sort of game, though. I should probably give it a go. It is pretty good, but I don't know. Maybe have something to do in the future. Like, I think it's on sale now, right? Yeah, I've been good. Just been working. Going back to uni next week. So that's, something. That's alright. Finally back in fucking uni, so I'm not gonna be bored. Ordered my new PC now, so I'm happy. Could get that in a couple of days, and then, well, I can start. I think I saw Diablo, and so it might just be like a promotional thing. I don't know. But yeah, no, I've ordered my new PC now, so basically I'm gonna see if I could, well, basically get back to streaming a bit more and go back to video editing properly. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I did see it come out. I think Diablo 2 Remastered came out on Xbox, right? And then I think if you buy pre-order it, you get Diablo 3.
This is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
I literally love how, like, the F-15E, Strike Eagle, is literally nearly invisible on this map because of how camera is like shield up. Enemy.
Enemies process the unknown's cockpit cams to identify friend or foe.
That's enemy.
Process them faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative.
Start knocking out these enemies.
Before you fire.
Who's who. That's an ally.
War is something I'll never get used to.
Oh, okay.
But tonight has been a total shock.
What channel is it? That's definitely enemy.
The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
I believe those are enemies. Yeah.
These Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
I'll probably take a look at it a bit.
Tank is destroyed.
Those allies.
Forces. This is AWACS for the
There's gotta be enemies.
SSG. Destroyed by Strider 1. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends
Let's
on
do
this
this.
mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Then Hornets, that's most likely an ally.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Those are definitely enemies. Must be. Nope, fuck those allies.
They are responding aggressively.
Friendly fire, not good.
The negotiations were successful, Kessler. They've opened up a path for us. More the merrier. We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
Right, scan these targets. It's an ally. These must be allies as well then.
We have no
Fuck.
orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
How the fuck am I not dead? I absolutely mean dogs didn't know that. Alright, there was definitely enemies. Alright, why did you fire on those then? What the fuck is... Probably this is the shit that was a doing mission in that game for me. I just hate the fact that they identify targets because you're so used to fire and forget. Oh no. Okay. Right, these enemies. Yes. Good. Calm your tits, lad. I'll deal with this shit. I'm gonna stop friendly fire on troops. Fuck it. Oh well.
Those that protect general affairs are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll?
That's definitely an enemy.
It's an enemy vehicle.
Let's go. We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online. Fox 2. Missile evaded.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a Cold War.
Why didn't that hit?
Signs of the cleanest warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Okay.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district.
How are you not dead?
Don't lose us.
Those two missiles right in the
General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Shit, back to escorting.
Here comes a traitor.
Fragmentation bombs.
This is why Neto cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? First in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
There we go.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Chaff and flares deployed.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
I'll wait before firing. Bail out now. Feels one stuck.
Scanning targets quickly.
It's a friendly.
Hostiles.
Blocking the road.
Need cluster munitions.
No response to hails. It's the radicals.
I know that. There you go, enemy.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Gruner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration
identify the
of war,
enemy.
expanding the front lines.
There we go.
Some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force backed up with technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
I'll take a look at that link just before I've got
which got
2
public
seconds.
opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belgian
I'll take a look at that.
advanced UAV
Probably a bit.
research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They use the flight data
Alright, I
from
can't tell.
never-based
Okay, I'm flying
pilots
towards the
to create
sky.
their own AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Leave drive through a tunnel at some point. getting to that point yet? No.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Illusions. Not known as blocking our scheduled route.
Enemy.
No response.
Time to identify more threats. Alright, you friendly or enemy? Enemy. You die.
Fox 2.
Fuck missiles.
Chaff and flash completed.
Thing is, I think if I take one missile hit from this point, I think I die just because I took so much damage just due to my own fucking incompetence. It is what it is. Alright, friendlies. Jesus. Okay. Fuck. He's getting attacked. Worry about these guys. I know these guys are definitely enemies. Don't even need to identify them.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Alright.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain
Okay.
Carl, we have a new rendezvous
Friendly.
point. New coordinates are as follows. 263
Fuck.
Tango
Missiles.
4.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Delta Lima.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Teams as hostages are
There we
in
go.
the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Alright, these guys.
Nowhere is safe.
Fuck's sake. This is literally the most annoying mission to do in this difficult, just because of the fact you have to identify targets most of the time.
It's all gone to
And it's an escort mission as well. I hate escort missions. In any game, escort missions, I hate them.
Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
Alright, knock them out.
I've got it taped. Nice and secure.
Strike Eagle, do your thing.
About to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
So scan these guys quick.
Bridge is being blocked
Right,
by
just
a
front
tank.
guard.
This isn't good. The general is speaking with the commander.
Knock out his gunboats.
An armored vehicle's behind us.
There we go.
The vehicle's used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for
Calm your tits, I'll deal with it.
Taking fire. Take care of them.
Well, I thought it sounded like a fuck them anyway. Warning, pull up.
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed.
Oh fuck.
Abort mission.
This is why I hate escort missions. I really hate escort missions. It's alright though, it's fine.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Illusions. Not known as blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Alright, let's try and do this as quick as I can.
Aren't they both Oceans? UCBs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are working. It's this whole Johnny Foxtrot.
Those targets destroyed. Believe those friendlies.
ID'd as Ocean military.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
There we go.
Try to help us before we get shot.
Landfill number
It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Wax Lancaster. Captain Carl, we have a new
Hostiles
rendezvous
are
point.
friendlies.
New coordinates are as
Hostiles.
follows. 263 Tango 4. 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
That's a friendly? Oh, but these guys think these are hostiles.
This fall has led to another
Nope, they were friendlies.
military.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
That one's Ocean.
God damn it, Sephic. That's all bad though.
Target identification is complete.
It's all gone to hell. You get radio chatters about the Civil War.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped. Nice and secure.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire. Take care of them. General is speaking with the commander. Peace talks.
Alright, knock out that jet, come back, try and defend the convoy.
Understood.
Launch the drone, shouldn't be too hard.
Caused friendly fire incidents by Russian forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Did you hear me? That was friendly fire!
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again.
No, I'm gonna do my own way.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit.
Oh, great.
There's more to Belgian technology than just high-effective animations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters, and then to assassinate Harling and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia is responsible for this assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed.
Who are you, friend or foe?
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi.
Alright, guess I'll go back to escort duty. Turn away. Over here.
Strider 1, package away.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing. Nice. Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. Maybe we should join up with them if it means getting rid of those assholes faster.
Regionalism is part of the infighting within these groups. It's ID'd as a region.
Then we'll take back the city from the scoundrels who call us rebels.
There's a fire on a moment's notice. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding
Right,
area.
let's knock these guys out. Alright, cool. You're down.
Countries annexed by Arusha have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Alright, you guys, friend or foe? Enemies, so you die.
Won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Clear to the others. Understood.
No.
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses.
Oh shit.
They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Russia quickly.
How'd you last long, Caster? You're great, man. We're here to help.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Alright, cool.
We turn to in this darkest hour.
So that's phase
We need
completed.
a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Arusha News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck.
Alright, cool.
Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Sugar, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches. There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin's technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
I'm having some fun.
Permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Ocean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Ocean fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Uh-huh. Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Trigger, ceasefire.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Wilco. That's a beat on you.
How dare you, Leader? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Going Black Widow.
Aim carefully.
I'm behind my target.
Yeah, good work. Traitor 1 has killed a
Three.
bandit.
Coming for you now.
Those guys are
Get over here. It's a lock.
I managed to catch a space strike.
Mine.
Hit behind you. Heads up.
No good.
Enemy missile
Shit.
close. Evading.
Oh, this is a lock target.
Just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
Should peek through over there. And over here. No Black Widow. Shit, there's a lock.
Attack missed.
You're in my way.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Breaking away. Missile closing on me.
Fox 2.
Bandit destroyed.
Yes,
Well
you
done.
free.
Nice
Nice.
kill.
And I believe this F-18 soon
All
also.
hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is. The drive. We're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort is a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Alright, F-18 down. On the next.
MQ-99 launch! Our commands are overridden! They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Strider 1, target eliminated. Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Like, something like that. Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound.
Oh yay,
Great
MQ-99s.
Son of a bitch.
I'm shooting down the paper airplane.
No. The escort must have used its rules activation rights to gain more allies.
That should go down. No, missile missed. That's not good. Apparently. Well, technically it's that Belkin bastard scientist, but hey, for plot reasons, I can't kill them.
Target locked.
Enjoy the Skynet's the fucking Skynet's the shit with all these drones, but it's okay. It's all good. Alright.
Thanks, Trigger.
Locked on bandit.
Shit. Another drone down. Wrap this up quick.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
Target acquired. 4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be fully functional. There has to be a time that should not function.
Come on. You dissolve, you dumbass. Stupid dissolves. Thank you.
3 bandits to go. Strider 1, missile launched.
Alright.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Nice.
That's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood.
What's your mission accomplished, I believe?
All hostiles have been eliminated.
Fuck.
Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
Nice.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to send... No, I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these
On to the
really
next.
unknowns?
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
On to the next mission. Yes.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Alright, cool. So for this mission, I'm probably going to bring the F-16XL just because big fat F-16 with a shit ton of bombs. Lovely. Give me. Also, hi Monji Genius. How you doing, dude? Yeah, to be fair, the voice acting in this combat series is fucking 10 out of 10. It's like amazing. Like it's really true for even like all the games, even the old ones on PS2. Like super good. Got really good story direction, so I love them. So F-16XL, the bring unguided bombs, or actually I probably need the smart munitions to be honest. A lot of friendlies on this mission. So parts, so I'm gonna do light blisk, yes, that, give me that. Superior mobility, yes, give me that. Quick custom, yes. Directional proximity fuse. Actually, I'm gonna drop that. What else have I got? Harpoon expansion. I'm gonna drop that because I'm carrying 80 gems, and I'm also gonna drop that. Let's just do a maximum mobility thing on this. Let's just do ECU software update as well. And then I've got 2 slots left, which what I'm gonna want to do. Oh yeah, to be honest, Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 are like they're like the golden triangle, so to say, of Ace Combat games, because they're like all the ones that are sort of like keyly interlinked. Because I know this is technically sequel. Ace Combat 7 is a sequel to 4, and 4 is sequel to 0, and then like 5 slots in, I think, somewhere in between Ace Combat 4 and Ace Combat 7, because it's like I don't think there is an actually there should, I think DCS, they might have an SR-71 Blackbird, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Wish I did know, because you know SR-71 Blackbirds, well, they're fucking amazing. In fact, there's like a meme from a Helsing Ultimate Bridge which literally sums up the fucking SR-71 Blackbird in a nutshell. I fucking love it. Just type in, if you want to fucking laugh, type in Helsing Ultimate Bridge SR-71 and you'll fucking, yeah, you'll have a good time. Alright, so max mobility, that's what I want. I think what I also want to do is I want to enhance my missile load limit, and I want to enhance the, where is the lock on? Home and there we go. Oh yeah, the Blackbird's fucking amazing. And yeah, I think that's a good setup. And I'm just gonna put the Strider Squadron skin just in case you know story related.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
The big fat F-16XL. What happens when you take an F-16, enlarge the engine, and just give it big fucking wings? And then strap a shit to the bomb racks to them. This is what you get. So I believe this actually competed against the F-15E Strike Eagle, I believe, because they did like this like advanced aircraft competition thing for basically strike fire. Fortunately, it's lost, but still love the aircraft. We're an experimental aircraft anyway.
Pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned
Look how
Tango
fucking
2-3?
look how many bomb racks are sitting up.
Something's not right.
Or missile harpoons.
Tango
Stupid.
2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist
There we go.
You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Yeah, like F-15 is definitely up there.
Landing ship. What's going on?
I'm more of a Harrier, F4 Phantom, F-14 person myself, because that's just me.
This is the AWACS Lancaster.
Because you know Harrier is just iconic. So pissed that the British government fucking did like got rid of them all. Fucking idiots.
Roger.
I'm so salty about that. It happened like 8 years ago. I was a kid back then as well, so it's like, you know, didn't really have an opinion on the matter.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Alright, let's knock out these hostiles. No, they've been ID'd. Fuck you.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Smart munitions win every time. Alright.
They're on the run.
We're waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Some hostile ships.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The anti-ground missiles.
Boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at
Anti-targets.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos
ID.
out there. The Erusians are
There you
even
go.
starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Lock.
It's no use! We're to the right! Fire at supply ship! Down! It's the radicals. Shot us. We're back. I'll make them pay for this.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each
Yeah,
other.
the F-15 is just fucking amazing.
Around here? It's all crazy.
Marvel engineering.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight.
These hostiles.
Yeah, they're all lined up.
Quite started way too early. Should have came back for no pass. Shit. I literally should have died there.
Take photos for evidence.
Tailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
Confirmed destroyed.
Taking fire from Erusian aircraft!
Trigger, that was an ally. Identify, then attack.
The hell? You're killing your own men.
Just had the photograph. Get that tape. Give us another 30 minutes. Bring all the injured. And then take water with these children in the proper area.
Come here, shoot 35.
We just need to buy some time. We'll have a day until Operation Phoenix time. Pull them away from the mass driver. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. My ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible. Get closer. You'll never hit them from here.
I need to secure that airfield quick. That has to be hostile.
Relying on fumes and low on ammo.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
I count 12 dead bodies here. We seem to be upper middle class. Spaceports nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Belka.
Can't we fight the enemy and strike them from behind?
Yeah. Just cannon pods. There we go.
Watch your chaff and flare supply. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
That looks hostile. Let's find out. Looks like an SG-35 from here.
Get out of here, hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Yeah, definitely hostile.
Stall warning.
Echo 13, all hostiles
There
are
you go.
down.
Area clear.
Understood.
On to the next.
We'll see how far we can go. Wait. Stop whining.
No, I'm not going to fucking bed. You're not my mom.
It's the Osean
How you
military.
doing, McCoy? How you doing,
Don't
dude?
they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. We're where we supposed to believe.
Nice.
Follow.
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just well, playing this one a bit bored. Starters. Wasn't really, you know,
Allied retreat looks good.
good. I'm not really too worried about work tomorrow because I'll probably just sleep afterwards anyway. So It is what it is. But I'm good. I'm good. Ordered my new PC, so I'm happy. Get that in about 10 days time. Show, yeah. All good. Show. Fuck it. Fuck off, missiles. Leave me the fuck alone. Shit. Do some fancy spinning. And also need to hit one.
Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
On pick up.
Multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good
I'm actually not streaming from my Xbox, to be honest. I'm actually streaming from my laptop. I just dug it out. Like, the reason I don't really stream from my laptop is because it gets extremely hot. Because of the type of laptop it is. So, even though I've got a cooler, just well, it's a bit inconvenient to use the cooler because it's actually way too fucking small at the moment. But it's alright though. Ah, that's gonna be hostile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
God damn it, I gotta stop doing that. Why the fuck do I keep flying the fucking...
It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers.
Oh
They'll
yeah.
flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well.
Shit. I just fucking wiped out one of my own units.
Our mission is to
Fuck's
assist
sake.
the retreat.
I was 100% sure those were hostiles, fuck. I fucked up massively though. It's okay though.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Alright,
Don't
let's
engage
not
till
fuck up
targets
this
are
time.
ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
At least I know from the next mission onwards, just pretty much everything I see is going to be hostile, so let's go back to business as usual. I hate this. The only reason I hate this mission and the previous one is just because the fact of the ID targets. And sometimes like use 100% assume something's going to be an enemy because it's shooting at you, but then like 10 seconds later you realise it's friendly, like a friendly. That's just me though. I'm very much a shoot and scoot sort of guy. Oh, those are enemies anyway.
Check their ID before firing, Trigger.
No, because I know that those ships are definitely hostile. They're like the only enemies that are guaranteed to be hostile. Everything else is like up in the air.
No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing suits. I can guess what happened to you.
Just fly super fast.
We don't want to think about it. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is the norm around here? It's all crazy.
Nice. I probably will install Hades since it's on Game Pass. Seems pretty good. Hades is good. Right, I think that's. I know that's definitely should be friendly, so. Let's take out that dude though. Alright, speed up because I don't know. Full blow, stall speed. Yeah, definitely friendly. Alright, yes, you're ID'd.
We're moving out. Leave the dead behind. We'll come back to the island one day and set them off properly.
Alright, got that lock on that guy.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time.
Come here, you fucking bastard.
Operation feeding time.
There you
Come away from the mass driver.
go. Do a barrel roll.
Calling friendly birds. Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help while we're still up and running. Enemy position. The artillery fire's got a number on my hearing.
Strider 3 launching missile.
If we can just defend the mass driver today, our army can turn this thing around.
Trigger, we can't afford friendly fire.
Oh no, those are hostiles. There's gonna be a friendly aircraft near for me and literally met AI allies.
Our guys got the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in the tank!
Right.
Allied retreat
Tank.
looks good.
I got 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in self-defense.
Mission friendly.
First one go by and detonate on the second. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving!
Say fucking again.
Until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
That's all good. Okay.
We're outnumbered.
Taking it to
Heavy
the
losses. We can't even run.
Just knock
The
those
enemy will
out.
shoot us in the back. Hitting the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We just have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Oh god. Feather it. There we are.
Our tank commander's down! Taking fire!
Caution.
We're pinned down!
Caution. You're about to fucking die. How do you feel about that?
Continue the countdown. Enemy on your back.
There we go. This is a better run. I'm not fucking up this time.
One arsenal bird left. Kill it full of bombs, then Arisia will have a fighting chance. 3 strikes. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Can't we track the enemy? Don't fight with your backs to the supply ships.
I need a force to stall here.
We're done for.
And that's why I wanted to force a stall. No, except that should have actually hit him, but it's okay. Pesky fucking drones. Pesky fucking drones.
All
Here we go.
aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Alright, I'm just gonna go intercept those bombers and those escorts just because they're like priority target. So if anything, we get close to the island, fucking, I'm screwed because Fishy gets an automatic fail.
Should we fire?
Let's do this.
Fired upon? Of course. Chase out the
Let's
bogeys!
do this.
There's no way they're ours! Almost there! Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
How about now?
Like an eagle.
I'm just gonna find the big bombers.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Ram 8, behind my target.
Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. They are go for launch.
Launch control.
Alright, on to the next. Knock these guys out as quick as I can.
This is our last chance for Operation Meeting Time.
Watch your chance.
Launch control. Roger that.
And balls that up.
Enemy on your back.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Shit.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Clear as I got. I'm out for this. That's not good. That's really not good. Shit. 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 Shit.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Fox 2.
Ram 8, Fox 2. Ram 2, locked on target.
Enemy on your back.
Next bomber. shit, that's like a another TU-60.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Right, need to come around for another pass on that.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Heads up, these reinforcements are elite.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away. Intercept those bombers.
I just flew past the 60 tonight.
ID complete. Target acquired. Missile hit.
There we
Bombers
go.
are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Where's the last one? Please tell me that's the last one.
Behind the enemy. Hang in there. This
Crap.
battle isn't over.
We're outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
All enemy bombers have been
Oh,
destroyed.
thank God. Now I can actually start dealing with these fights that can rapid the entire time.
Special security squadron is marching to Confederate base.
Awesome.
In gun range.
Granny locked on.
No, just gotta fingers crossed I don't die.
Push him back! Fire! Fire at will! We need more ammo! Grenade is lost.
There's another aircraft right by me. Just take him out.
We don't need to defeat them, just delay their advance. Got it?
Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Don't stop!
Get over here.
This is Graham 7, evading enemy missile.
Well, that lasted like 2 seconds.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Oh, thank God, it's something that ID'd all the targets. Yeah, it's ID'd all the targets on the map, so I don't even have to ID themselves now. It's good. I'm just gonna go ham these ATGMs.
If you let them through,
Lock.
they're as good as dead.
And fire.
Confirmed destroyed.
I love just cleansing the map like that. So fun. Hostile helicopter.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Target locked.
Strata 1. Target acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're gonna use 2 missiles for him. Just so this one even gets through.
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Easily done.
Right. We leave the wounded. This will guarantee us one-way tickets to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
Missile. Enemy missile. Zero. Missile.
This is Echo 13. Two tanks flanked, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Missile.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Lock on you.
Missile.
Watch your remaining missiles.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
So we get better approach angle on that SAM site.
Missile. Missile.
That's better.
Target acquired. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me?
Missile.
I need you to help some people.
Missile.
There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
That voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Count me in.
That's right.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
No kidding, sir. And who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile.
Missile away.
Caution.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Good job! The enemy tanks are still on. I don't think I could even do anything to that scrap.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destroyed.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
But can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the arsenal bird's air defense network.
Alright, let's do this quick as I can. We've got like 9 missiles left, so I'm gonna make them count. But I can always just use cannon pods, so my cannon, should I say, on these things.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You
I
can
like
have to forget
missiles.
about them for now.
Missiles,
Focus
my
on
friend.
destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
I'm usually pretty good at
The
playing
supply
tag.
ships in
Kick
the
off.
clouds.
Have a head start.
Can't find it.
Just cannon. I should be able to hit, I guess it hits.
Do they really think they can continue to dodge?
Shit. Okay, missile. You really do not like them, do you? You really do not want to lock those, dude. But I'm pretty sure this should go to like the second phase.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's like starting the second phase. So you have to like just
60
down.
seconds remain.
Was supposed to. There we go. Now I'm actually allowed to destroy them.
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships.
There we go.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
I'm pretty sure this one goes into Super Cruise.
Supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Shit, missile, leave me alone, please. For fuck's sake.
Fox 2.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
We're almost out of time.
I'm pretty sure it goes.
Return to operation area.
What?
Supply ship has reached the Arsenal Birds air defense network. Alright,
What the?
Erusea can still win.
I think it bugged out. Because I'm pretty sure it was meant to go into Super Cruise. And he meant like chase him down, but that's just fucking weird. Let's do it again.
Been launched from the mass driver.
Actually, I'm gonna pause it for like a second. I'll be right back. There we go. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's go. Put that back there. There we go. Let's fucking do this.
If the supply ships make
You
it to the
get
Arsenal
full
Bird,
health
they'll
now,
be able to
so it's
resupply it. They
full
may
stock
be
there
loaded
again.
with new weaponry that we don't even know about.
Yeah, because it didn't expand the fucking combat area.
We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can
So we
get
went to
within the
the
Arsenal
about-
Bird's air defense network.
Like,
You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it.
there we go. I think it's because I was too far
3
forward,
minutes
that's
to the
what it
enemy's
was.
air defense network.
It wasn't bugged out, it didn't trigger the thing properly. That's probably what happened. I'm
All
suspecting
aircraft,
what
remain on
happened.
high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're going to have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
The SU-35 is behind me, just focus on shooting these guys down.
Supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
Trigger, you're going to lose it. Fly at full speed.
Don't try to follow after
2 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
We're still in this.
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
There we go. Also, it hasn't added a timer.
Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are
That's
2
really
supply
fucking
ships out
weird.
there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
It's meant to add a timer. I still don't think this is triggered properly, but it should be
60
alright.
seconds remain. Supply ships are too far away. We'll never catch them at this rate.
I'm right fucking behind it! Shut up, game. Come on, lock. Please fucking lock on.
Missile hit its target.
There we go.
Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
Alright, even though it's technically bugged out, it should still work.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. Cool. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright, next mission. No one left. Knitting the tool.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Next mission.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Alright, cool. So given that I'm gonna have to fight Mihai again in this mission, I'm thinking I'm gonna need some highly maneuverable, something very fast. Probably an F-22 Raptor. Though I kind of feel like bringing the XFA-27 from, I think it was the Endgame Aircraft Ace Combat 1 or Air Combat, I think it's called. No, it's an experimental type, but yeah, I kind of feel like I should bring it. I don't fly it enough, but you know, same time. It's hard choice. Or do I go Black Widow? What's Black Widow have? 8 anti-ground missiles, 4 anti-air missiles, and what's that? Isn't that the self-dispensing ordnance? Yeah, standoff dispense. Yeah, that's not good. 8 AAMs. Yeah, sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this. Probably use the advanced multi-armed bomb. You want me to go YF-23, the Black Widow? I could use the Black Widow. Yeah, sure. I mean, it does have, actually no, it does have like high velocity anti-air missiles, so that's always a good shout. Yeah, sure, I'll go Black Widow. Just for you, Cephix, because I know it's like one of your favorite aircraft, because you know, it's the F-22 that could have been. That's why everyone likes the Black Widow, because that is literally the F-22 that could have been. Alright. Yes. And of course, we're into custom. Take off weight augmentation, sure. Lock on range. I don't need lock on range so much with Mihai. What I could use instead, though, if I drop that, is either more special missiles, or do I go? Nah, yeah, I'll just go for more special missiles because literally these things are so fast that I'm not gonna hit me high on the straights when he flies straight and just literally zoom to these at him. Alright, cool. And I've got the Strider Squadron skin.
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete.
Let's do this.
You're cleared to taxi.
The Black Widow. I'm pretty sure there was like a recent deal actually. I think Japan tried to. I think they tried to get the blueprints of this from Lockheed Martin. I'm pretty sure. Was it Lockheed Martin or Boeing that tried to make? I can't remember who tried to make the Black Widow because I know it was like a big thing between Boeing and Lockheed. Yeah, I have to Google it. But yeah,
No Ocean forces are in the region ahead. No allies
look
here.
at this super sexy, super maneuverable aircraft.
We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry.
I think it was Lockheed that made the Black Widow, and then I think it was pretty sure it was, I think it was Boeing tried to that made the Raptor. Like I said, I'll probably Google it in a bit because I can't remember who made it for.
We capture this base and take the fuel.
I mean, the American aircraft defense contractor was fucking confusing. So many like different fucking like design proposals from every different company you can think of.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position.
Ah, okay.
Retreat!
That would make sense.
More vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military.
I think Lockheed and Boeing are the two ones to just keep in mind just because I think they're like the two larger large bidders usually. Still ones out there. Ah.
Already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
I always feel bad about this mission because this mission is literally Strider Squadron committing war crimes. Because other than the military touch, you take out there's literally a bunch of fucking civilian techs just fucking blow the hell. It's like, But again, that's not the whole point of this mission. It was the same sort of thing as Commodore Zero. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military?
Griffins.
The autonomous state of Shalashi used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslage, which neighbored Shalashi.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're following us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Get them with AA shells and they'll come down.
Oh my god, I love flying the F-22 Raptor, the Black Widow, approach all like the late Gen 4 and Gen 5 aircraft with the enhanced maneuverability. It's just crazy agile. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm pretty sure there's a name for that effect, but like you can't tell where you're actually flying towards the sky or the ground. That was literally me just then. That was just me. That was just me. I feel bad for that kid. He did not deserve to die to cannons.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Target destroyed.
That's Shalashi Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the scope and take shelter somewhere sturdy or armed ground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Missile.
Fly on the planes up in the air!
Caution.
Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Missile.
All our infantry fighting vehicles.
Okay, target down.
Caution.
Missile away.
Again, knock out ground targets first and focus on the air.
tap. There are 4 enemy aircraft, but one is causing us the most grief.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the
Targets in machine gun range.
Missile.
16s?
Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile.
These guys are blinding us.
I feel bad after 16. I'm sorry about
Enemy
this.
has a lock on you.
Sorry, not sorry. A missile's gonna knock him out,
Behind the
right?
enemy.
Yeah. No ground targets left.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Jinking.
Missile. Missile. Pull up.
What's the matter? Aim and fire!
Alright, what's left ground target wise?
Missile.
A few targets here and there.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Warning, missile, alert. Missile, alert.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
That was fun.
Strider 2.
Harriers! Honestly, one aircraft I wish they allowed to be flyable in this game. Why you make it NPC aircraft only? Let them shoot it down.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Strider 1 target eliminated.
And that's just the air defenses of the castle now.
Hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive,
Basically, we're
right?
committing war crimes. Good
Not
to know.
something I'll tell my son about.
Missile.
Now well,
Soul Squadron, stand by.
basically doing what needs to be done. For the sake of the plot.
Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
There you go, Oberon Tower's destroyed. Now it's time to take on Soul
Out
Squadron.
of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood. You are in violation of Shiraji airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
This is the Ocean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of the leaders at Fort Monte. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit. I'm out.
Go.
Ejecting.
So pull down. On to the next one. Oh, hi.
He's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto. Locked on bandit.
Missile evaded.
Enemy on your back.
Caution.
Alright, let's see if we can do a counter to it.
Strata 1, target acquired.
We just need to buy ourselves some time.
Fox 3.
Bring it on. I'm more than a match for you.
Shit.
Strata 1, Fox 2. Chaff and flares are running low.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Yeah, I gotta stop using my HVAAs because I kinda need them for me high. Probably better off long cannons.
They should have left just like we told them to.
I can say that, I'm still firing HVAAs. Mr. X is a bitch.
on you.
Though technically he's like one of the greatest aces in the Ace Combat series, since he's the one I believe he trained Yellow 13 in Ace Combat 4.
I'm on my target's tail.
Let's finish him before King gets here.
There we go. He finally dealt with.
Ejected. Damn, we can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
And now me higher rise.
A miss, as expected, but a lucky shot can be boring.
When you hit a lot of music in Ace Combat. Why do I hear boss music?
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
Behind it, Strike Wyvern. And yes, that's a railgun.
High-speed projectile launch from enemy aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Miai. Most Legion squad will be retreating. Those fighting below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane.
Yeah,
That's the flames of hell.
Alright.
Time for payback.
Negative. No good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get lucky.
Classic
Whatever slips through.
Ace, well, Ace maneuvers.
Cost us our lives.
Fly me into the sun. Blind me. It's actually really effective in this game, surprisingly. Though I could just change the HUD color, but that'd be cheating.
Someone to guide us. I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something.
Fuck, it's on my ass.
True fighters don't belong in the blue. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. They're what the most Legion Air Force should be fighting against.
What is it hit?
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Fuck him out, HVAs.
Target hit.
So I took like 2 cheap hits into him. As long as I don't get hit by the railgun, I'm good. Because of course the Strike Wyvern has a railgun. Charging him. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh god.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender.
But I love the XO2 Wyvern from Ace Combat 4 and Strike Wyvern from Ace Combat 7 because it's literally one of the better fictional aircraft designed specifically for Ace Combat games, just because it's literally like a fucking F-22 Raptor and an SU-35 had a fucking baby. Cool. And then just add some future tech to it, because you know who doesn't want a fucking railgun on an aircraft. Them standing missiles.
Trigger, there's something about Mr. X's flying pattern after he dodges a missile. He flies in a straight line at low speed. That's your chance to attack.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, and has the same pods as well. Because that's the thing with boss aircraft, they get access to all the special weapons available on these aircraft. When you fly them, it's literally you have choice of ECM pods, a railgun, or quads. And fuck you.
Railgun has been fired.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow the bases.
He's charging the railgun. Should be able to get easy hitting. Yeah, Mihai, you're a bitch. Sorry. Not sorry.
There's pilots like you in every generation. And I've found every last one of them.
Come on, not me.
Beyond the limits of machine assistance, I say. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Yeah, because you're dead.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going
That was
down.
just well timed.
You got him. Trigger is
Alright, that was
splashed
easily
abandoned.
expected. I sure remember like boss fight being way harder.
Can you hear me? Pilot with the 3 strikes. This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
There we go. I really do remember that being a lot harder. But it's probably just due to the fact the amount of times I played through this game over the years. Over the last year and a bit. It's like one of my go-to games when I just want to shoot shit down.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the XO-2 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Oh, me go.
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkins? Because this guy was a Belkin, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkin, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish: to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Alright, let's go. Do this. I think Ace Combat 5 is the best, right? Yeah, to be honest, it had a really good story. I was more a fan of 4's. 4's fantastical.
Let's get the briefing started.
done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored general network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusia have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island. The 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that Arsenal bird.
Alright, cool. So, what I'm probably going to do, I want something with multiple anti-air missiles just because of the Arsenal bird at the end, plus, it's a purely air missile with a shit ton of dumb drones that are easily shot down. So, I'm just going to check to see how many missiles the F-35 carry. I would use the F-22 because it also has the 8 AMs, but I just hate those external positives, they look ugly. 44 for AM, okay, that's good. And I should, in theory, be able to augment that, unless I've done that already. Yeah, Q, destroy the squadron, nice. So that's skin that's locked, is it for DDM or something? Yeah. No, I don't know, I do like the F-35. I mean, yeah, Raptor's nicer and everything, but yeah, I do like it. Though it was a fucking complete waste of money. That's not even a joke. It was literally the most fucking one of the most expensive fucking military ventures in like history, just because of fucking how long it went on for. Because mainly due to the fact that the thing was a fucking disaster when it was first developed. So I think, like, development when it started not long after the F-22. But yeah, I think only officially entered service like in the last like what 5 years. Officially. So it's been around like way before then. Alright, missile I don't remember all the time. Homing would be best. And also, yeah, do that for augmentation. I also want like Blisk and ECU updates. Do I have enough standing missiles for this? It's hard. Actually, I'll drop that for more standing missiles just because I know it gets really fucking heavy near the end of the mission. There we go. That's good. So, speaking of Ace Combat storylines, I think Zero probably has the best story. 0 and 4. 5 had an amazing story as well, though I think 5 is probably the best directed. 7 stories is really good as well, but it's like really kind of disconnected unless you play the prior games and know exactly what fucking happened in the prior games, so you can get all the references. But it's good. There we go. It should work, in theory. Things I would like to fly the experimental aircraft, but I don't want to fly experimental aircraft just because how fucking overpowered they are. Just overkill. Like if I was to fly the Nosferatu from fucking Ace Combat 6 in this game with the fucking micro anti-air missiles and stuff, just fucking wipe everything out. Like literally, there's a fucking field cleaner.
I need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the Erusian, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you.
Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Roger, speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Gold Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
It's Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon, even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. All this just to keep a war going.
Alright, it's just 4 AM.
Missile away. Target was not struck.
Shit. That's fine. Easy, y'all.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why. So, we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who've lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
Shit. It's fine, it's fine.
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
Oh, that's talking.
The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
I was so bad about shooting down that bullshit. Holy.
The biggest war on their slave route.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more
If I
complicated.
close them with these guys, shoot 4 AM something, get multi-kills.
Copy that.
Yeah, these are definitely drones. Tell the flight pattern.
Take
Shit,
a
that is
look.
locked.
See that line continuing above the
That
horizon?
one's locked.
The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh?
Alright.
They'll keep talking big once the war's over, too.
What's the challenge?
Head on. We need something or someone to guide us.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real-life princess. Okay, Colette, say hello to everyone.
Target is yes.
Admiral, it's safe over here. We're taking away all their guns.
Yes! Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid?
All right, understood.
Probably should have gone for better homing on these things. Actually no, that was actually pretty decent. Beat the game on Ace with only the MiG-21. I probably will do that. I mean, like, actually, to be honest, I've actually already done that. Not gonna lie. I think I did it on the Cannon's only one. I'll probably try it again though. This, I was actually gonna live stream doing that challenge, but the audio fucked up, so I decided to start fresh, just do a normal playthrough. I'm gonna make 21 fish beds. It's kind of actually underrated in this game because of how actually smooth it actually can be. Alright. This is 57.
Warning. Missiles launched from the arsenal bird. Helios projectiles. All aircraft stay clear of the blast area.
Oh shit. Need to get out of that radius.
5, 4,
I hate this fucking air suppression missile the Arsenal bird has.
1. Impact.
There we go.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Broadcaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Throttle. Alright, I'm probably have to leave the 4 AMs now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to save him for when the Arsenal bird finally shows up.
Security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds.
Go. Hit score, I need to hit.
Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you?
Shit.
Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the arsenal bird. Shit.
The one thing I love about it, the MiG-21 fish bed though, speaking of the fish bed, it was an aircraft so good that it replaced its replacement. So when they made the MiG-23 Flogger to replace the MiG-21, the MiG-23 ended up falling out of service way before the MiG-21 did. The bleed Flogger actually ended up being converted into a ground attack aircraft actually. But then you had the box battle, which is just like miniature MiG-31. So. Kind of surprised that the MiG-25 box battle didn't actually make an appearance. It needed to play a gap between the MiG-29 and the MiG-31.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
There's like natural progression. I mean, it's the one thing that Hawks probably has over Ace Combat. It's just the fact, well, that Hawks has way more aircraft to select from. But then again, Hawks is not as good in the story front, just because it's like a more generic sort of Tom Clancy sort of inspired sort of story. It's just like, oh, terrorists this, Russia this, aircraft this. And that's purely my fault, I wasn't paying attention. I might actually stream Hawks though, because I'm pretty sure I've got their back and pattern on Xbox, I believe. And I think I got them. Yeah, I still got the disc somewhere.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned.
Alright. So it might be worth me doing a stream of that. I don't know if anyone would be interested in me playing Hawks. I mean, like I say, it's very fucking generic game. Sure, you 35. Nah, it's because I'm a fucking idiot, I must pay attention.
You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
Alright, it's fine.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone's still in it as an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
There we go.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country,
yes, do
this is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison. Roger.
Right, we're speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Gold Squadron and Rifle Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Broadcaster, we're entering your airspace.
There we go. Target eliminated.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need everyone we can call
surprise
on,
target. Hello there.
even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations. They have manned aircraft with UAVs and slave food. All this just to keep a war going.
Now you book it.
The UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
Those mission drones without leaders are slow as hell. Biggest tool on their slave route.
How many more do we need to take out? Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
Picked up a slave crash.
Okay.
No.
Transmission.
Well,
I'm
that's
speaking
big
over both
spicy
terrestrial
food.
broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important who I... No, who we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to the current chaos this products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
On our side? That seems under in a long time. Three strikes? Never again.
Oh, shit, missiles. There we go. Let's do this. Alright, let's knock out the session 57. Alright, a few hits.
Rush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked up signal in order to reach out to you.
Hello there, Raptor.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? They'll keep talking big once the war is over, too. You can bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
Drone leadership might verify. Drones and land aircraft flying in the same skies is the best way to reach them.
Alright, let's go down.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
Admiral, it's a little safe over here. You're taking away all their guns. Troops on either side?
Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, tabloid.
All right, understood.
Take it off. Get out of there.
Okay. Alright, let's go in a little bit better. Just got a little super careful about those missiles.
Bend it down. Nicely done.
The time has come to show the enemy the true meaning of patriotism. Black 2.
World missile locks. That's just one of those into. But then again, it is the second to last mission, so of course it's a pain in the ass, typically it's combat fashion. Oh shit.
Princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies. Cosette, let's go. Yes.
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
Shit. Let's get out of the radius. Let's
10
go.
seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
That should be Breeze, Typhoons, F-14s. Black Widows.
Somebody got caught in that explosion.
Lancaster, do we have more incoming?
No.
Proceed with caution.
Issue.
We'll come.
Alright.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out.
There we are.
No idea what got her going this time. Stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst tight. Units arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Glad we were fucking near that.
Helios arrived.
I said we were gonna take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator.
Easily done.
Those are the locations we need to target. If
Now,
the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator is fallen.
Now it's just a case of surviving for about a minute and a
All
half.
microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. You dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird.
Fuck. Get out. This radius.
5 seconds.
There we are.
3, 2, impact now.
Copy that. It's all over.
Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to arrival. 2, inbound.
I'm going down!
Strider 1, locked on target. 30 seconds remaining.
Don't let the enemy sniff your butt.
Shit. Right, 16 seconds and we are good.
The monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack. Wait for the signal.
Nice kill. Evade! Missile incoming!
Inform the coalition units. We're nearing 0 hour. 10 seconds until the united attack of the Arsenal bird.
Incoming!
5, 4.
Everybody, give this attack everything you've got.
Open fire!
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Damn monster.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
Hey, look at the Arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Yeah, for giant depth
Taking
lasers.
markers. We can't train it! Evacuate! Massive Starling heavily damaged by laser weapons.
Wouldn't be this combat game without giant depth lasers.
HQ, we have a problem. Damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That's a pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. You'll slow the Arsenal bird.
Strider 1, you've got their attention.
Hostile has a lock. On my target's back. Time to punch through.
Look at that light from the Arsenal bird.
It's readying its APS. All aircraft will break off from the Arsenal bird.
That's close. It's on the U.S. over the corner.
Shield come down.
Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those frills.
Nice.
Sick of that arrogant bastard, seriously.
No good. The engine
Yeah, why not bring bombs in this? I mean, it's big enough to bomb, doesn't it? Fucking reasons in this game. I mean, I'm sure like 2 500-pound bombs on top of it would do more damage than a bunch of like anti-air.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the Arsenal bird with conventional weaponry. All the ace pilots in the world won't save us unless we have a plan.
I got this.
Give us time. We'll see what we can do.
You're just thinking about it now?
fucking chaos. This is what this is, fucking chaos.
It's readying its APS. Fox 2!
Damn it! I'm taking some damage. One aircraft hit. No, two!
Light bulb shaped thing, but it isn't lit up. That's it. That's a location marker. You have it from there, right? Got it.
Just evading like this will get us all killed. Strider 1, you've got their attention. Got ice on my wings. When's that shield gonna lose power?
Never. The elevator's continuously supplying you with power.
Then what should we do?
Calm down. I'll do something.
What are you gonna do?
Sensors, missiles, shoot cannon for a bit.
Smash it. Smash all 6 of the bastards. It'll lose power.
Okay, I'm bumped into the missiles. That's not happening.
Be gone. Disappear.
On cuckoo count?
Away with you.
Look!
And now the shield should be down.
Just what kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
Don't attack the big bird.
The lights. It's switched to the backup
Edit
power
it.
supply. That means the main supply
No,
is
just be
cut
careful
off.
with pulse lasers, its giant fucking laser beam of death. About 20 missile pods it has on it. Oh, well, we're good. We're good. We're all good here.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Get behind green strike.
Pulse laser. Is that underneath or above? I believe it's underneath the wing. Yep, there's definitely underneath the wing because it's shooting me. Knock this out. Zero pulse laser. There we go. If I knock out this hard point, it makes it way easier to take down. Like the weapons. Oh god, death beam.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the arsenal burst threat level a little.
Alright, next AAMs. They're above the wing. Alright, this next one. Oh, just had it. Come on.
You're facing me now.
Come at me, you bastards. There we go. I missed? Alright, how did I miss a giant fucking target that big?
After Strider 1.
Keep the UAVs company.
We lost AAM, I believe. There might be 2 more though. That's quite a lot of heavy damage to it. At least probably 1 more. Stop knocking out propellers. Caution. Hold up. Fuck. Knock out the giant laser of death. Oh god. Oh, cut it close. Jesus. It's not destroyed? I thought it did destroy it. Probably just registered a hit. Probably knocked out something else instead. Right, I'm gonna have to do some ballsy then. Once that laser's knocked out, literally it's sitting duck. That's literally I mean, I'm not too worried about sniper missiles, as I do believe they do regenerate on its difficulty. They just take a little bit of time. I know that was something that was changed in one of the patches that was way back. So if I spam them out a bit, it's fine. It just means it's going to take a little longer. Wait, another power hit. That one I think should be low. I guess it's not low. Oh, it's 8 AM. Knock that out. And we've got 11 minutes to fucking do this, so there's no rush. Alright, finally, propeller dump. On to the next. Oh shit. That's charging up. I do want to do no pass on that laser because I do want to knock it out. Come on. Shit.
Don't worry about backing up Strider 1. Just try to stay out of his way.
Alright, I guess I'm up missiles to the regen. Just have to use cannons on the propellers and just stay out the way of that fucking laser. Nope, missiles are back.
You're too close to Strider 1. Get out of the way.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stalled.
Nice.
Trigger. Keep up the attack.
Taking this thing to pieces.
Don't let them anywhere near him. Understood?
Courses of fire. Warning.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Shit.
Missile.
The thing is, while I don't really necessarily need to take out that laser, it just makes it so much fucking easier for the final part of the mission. You finally take this thing down.
Follow 3 strikes. We illusion pilots know better than anybody that that's the right call.
Missile.
Remember, we're targeting the arsenal first.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Close to both to each other.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, the only one that can take it on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We can't give up.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Alright, so maybe propel it.
We got these things, no problem.
Both main propellers have been stalled.
Ammunition 0.
Shit.
Missile. Missile.
I was kind of expecting that missile to be regen by now. Okay, it's finally back.
Missile.
I completely yanked that pass up.
Missile.
Fuck.
Missile. Missile.
I feel like I'm swimming in the ocean alongside a whale.
This is why I should have kept the 4 a.m. because this is gonna be dead by now. It's okay though.
Missile. Ammunition 0.
And that's all the anti-air missile pods down as well. Believe so. No, there's one left. Bad though. Color. Still got 900 cannon rounds left.
Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller. You can't do it.
Oh no.
No way it isn't damaged.
To be honest, if I was to die here now, I mean, yeah, it'd be a bit of a pain in the ass, so I'd have to do this entire thing again, but at least I'd have full, like, combat load out of it. It's not, like I say, it's not the end of the world. Not ideal, but not the end of the world.
They knocked out Trigger!
It's fine though, like I say, it's not ideal, but at least now I can go into this with full health and a full combat load, so it's not that bad. So I do believe. Does it go from the point the shields are down?
The UAVs are dropping altitude fast. Wait, they're down.
Yeah.
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing
Yeah,
this?
it's actually right from there.
Falling one
Shields
after
go
another.
down to the yeah, this
Things
makes it
off
way
control.
easier. And yeah, time to make Swiss cheese of this piece of crap.
Keep the UAVs company.
I mean, out of all the boss fights in the Ace Combat games, I have to say the Arsenal bit's probably not my favourite.
Keep up the
I
attack.
think my favourite would probably have to be the flying aircraft carrier fleet from Ace Combat 6. Well, it's more like a plane that's a giant aircraft carrier, but you know, it's not a carrier in the traditional sense. It's fucking weird to describe, but that was pretty fucking cool.
Remember, our target is north of Berg.
I've got 2 players left, so choose the spare only.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged. Both main propellers have been stalled. Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Let's see if we can do a pass.
There's a hit on the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it. Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger.
Follow up to Strider 1.
Alright, one more pass on these, so that should knock it down.
Again. Just how hard is that thing? Say what?
Oh god. I can keep force that up.
Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot.
Trigger, let's do this. Is he really that good of a pilot? I'd bet on it. Besides, if he thought it was impossible, he wouldn't have said anything.
Watch out! The drones are falling! The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed? George? Tabloid! Get back here! I can't leave my girl to die. Fine, fine! Get her, but be quick about it!
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run! Run! Careful! We got this, no problem.
on.
Docking
Go
module
in, missile.
destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Don't let yourself be distracted. Just focus on what you need to do.
Keep doing.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Locked on, Bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemy on your back.
Laser cannon confirmed destroyed. That eliminates one major threat.
Thanks. That thing almost cooked my tail.
And the
Docking
station
module
nearly
destroyed.
dead.
One left.
Nicely done. This'll be a good story to tell my son.
So despite nearly ballsing this up again, the second time,
Locked on.
it's going surprisingly well.
All aircraft, locate Strider 1's position.
I'm on his back.
Oh no. Oh no. Nearly got pancaked. That would have been embarrassing.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Hell is that?
Come on, you drones. You're facing me now.
This is like Psalm, so we don't have to worry about the drones, so it's not that bad.
The UAV's distractions. Arsenal Bird is our priority.
All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off.
Good job.
You should be able to see the rectenna where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal Bird is sure to feel it.
Good luck.
Leave it to Trigger.
Don't let us down, Strider 1.
There we go. And the big bird is down.
Broadcaster.
Explosions.
The Arsenal Bird's on fire.
Trigger, break off. Arsenal Bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenal Bird is down.
Longcaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry, looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
That's the last of the rogues. Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
And it is dead.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend was here. Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
All Erusian soldiers around the space elevator. If you surrender now, we will not attack. We should hold them off until support arrives. Our unit surrendered. You guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are those the drones we saw at that factory? I'm coming down. I'll see you on the ground. No, wait!
Enemy on my 6! Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something!
Strider 2, missile inbound!
Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that!
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do.
Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn now.
Time to land.
The carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. I'll guide you down. 3,000 meters to carrier. 1,500 meters to carrier.
Not too low, too
You're
low,
too
too low.
fast. Lower your speed.
Yeah, I completely went in way too
You're
fast
past
for
the
that.
guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
It's fine. I mean, carrier land always bench the 2 in any game. There we go. Should be slow enough though. I know I'm landing the wrong way, but who gives a shit? It's almost fucking on the fucking
That's what I'm
aircraft carrier.
talking about,
Okay.
Trigger. Not one scratch. Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins. Well, if it
Alright, cool. How does a carrier run aground in an ocean sea like that? I don't fucking know. It's combat logic. I mean, this is the same game series with giant fucking death organs, so, you know. Skynet Online. That's literally what the fucking AI is.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me an idea. The Admiral Anderson. The name of an old sailor. When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready. I know about Anderson. In the previous Ocean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war. That story gives me a little bit of hope, especially at a time like this. We're all in the same boat, like it or not. If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters with planes. Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission. Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This scrap queen's got work to do.
The final mission is do this. I believe.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans. The Ocean and Erusian coalition's air forces are in a sorry state thanks to them. We might not even have any viable aircraft left. According to the Scrap Queen, the drones are trying to use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers.
Video game logic, I know, right?
Their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it, so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
I mean, it's even worse because our aircraft carrier, like in that cutscene, was literally overloaded past its like probably intended capacity with aircraft. It's like what, fucking 30 fucking F-18s. I'm sure saw an F-16 in that fucking listic as well. Fucking Christ! Like, you're just gonna leave this here. I mean, you know, taking video game logic aside, what would happen if the Erusian just went, oh, look, this is an aircraft carrier, it's completely abandoned and mostly intact. Oh, look, there's about 50 fucking aircraft added to our air fleet. Yeah, why not just, you know, just take this, you know? I mean, you know, they could have fucking got the IFS signals for the OCs, you know, they could have fucked a lot of shit up, but, you know, video game logic, right? Alright. Yeah, the F-18 gets bombs. You know, fuck it, you know, it's usually this F-18 that we lose in that cutscene. I don't give the Hornet enough love in this game anyway. And the Hornet is a fucking beast of an aircraft. Skin. Strider Squadron. Ooh, that didn't... Oh yeah, I forgot they added the USAF anniversaries, like Red Devils skin, Jolly Roger, and I think Run skin, which is one of the aces from, I think, A0? I think it was Ace, 0. Yeah, nah, destroy the squadron. Just remember, stick the trigger and you'll make it. Alright, fucking, I need everything. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of everything for now. Max the mobility out. And I'm probably gonna see if I can increase the low limit for the palm so I can at least have 18. There we go. Because I want those columns to quick work of the AI. And I also want Light Blisk as well. And yes, do the homing capabilities, like yes, make them one of the best homing missiles in the game even better. Let's do this on a mission.
Prep complete.
I believe. Dark blue. So that's another game I need to actually give another go, but it means I have to dig it out. A game called OG. That game's quite fun.
Can I use this? Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Let me see that. Trigger, wish I could have flown with you. A dinged up plane and an injured pilot would only slow you down. I feel for him now.
Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him. Oh, this is the guy? Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
We've got quite a few Erusians with us.
Lucians are sticking around, too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. And I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow.
And that's the two ADF
mission.
ones.
All aircraft follow
Or
trigger.
the 11s.
Roger that.
No, the 11s.
Understood.
11s are
Alright.
yeah. Your ones, the
The space elevator is able to
Falcon.
broadcast and communicate.
No, they're the Falcon, the
The
Reef.
information infrastructure down is the only place capable of wide area data transmission.
That's okay.
Drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Clever little bastards.
Goal leader to Lancaster. UAV is confirmed in direction of travel.
I should just put something away more measurable.
All aircraft approach on Skull Squad.
I want to give the Hornets some
Shut down.
Strider 3 copy. Let's do it.
UAV reacting.
Ah, fuck.
Fast. All aircraft stay sharp. Intercept now.
Ooh, the bot's following me. Mad right there.
Salamander 3.
Thank you, bot, for following me. I'm totally not going to ban your accounts, but it's okay.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Follows follow, am I right?
The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
Just like behind. With complete copies of mine. We've seen some serious upgrades. See, we're separate Houston unit.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
These guys have quite the bag of tricks.
Hit. Nice.
Target hit. Target hit. Damage confirmed. Those suckers are tough.
Fox 2.
Enemy on my tail.
Bandit behind you. Caution. Traeger, enemy has a lock on you.
I don't care.
Oceans and Erusians. Let's fly.
Oh.
Strider 1 is
That's
down.
what happens when you don't care. You just fly into fucking shit. Okay. No, not that. Yeah. Yeah, fuck, I'll sort that later. Alright, so let's try this again, and this time not fuck up. Measurably.
We've got quite a few Erusians with us.
Oceans are sticking around too.
But yeah, no, Overwatch is like one of those other games
I don't care what country anyone's from.
I kind of want to play again.
Counts as knowing who the real enemy is.
Because
Right, guys?
it's a really weird game because like I think launch title for the Xbox 360 or near launch title was made by Ubisoft.
All aircraft follow
And it's pretty much like I think it was made by the same studio that eventually was going to make Forks. But except instead of it being like an arcade, super arcadey flight game like Forks would be in Ace Combat as well. It was like more of a sim, which is just fucking weird. Because you're playing like a sim flight game with a controller. And there's like one-shot deaths, like for yourself. And like the missions are like really simple as well, how they're designed is literally like go in, destroy this allocate number of targets. Like some missions there were like 50 targets, but all you have to do is like destroy up to 4 and then that's it, mission complete. But it was kind of a fun game in its own way. Had a weird story to it.
Friendly lost. Another confirmed down.
Damn it. Trigger scored a hit. We can do it. Aim well and shoot down.
Good. The enemy is still flying normally though. Keep pushing. Damage has to be adding up. The UAVs are equipped with laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
Just like behind. With complete copies of mine. We've received some serious upgrades. Seymour, separate you get a new unit.
Fox 2.
Maximum concentration.
This one's a goner.
Alright, I'm gonna go low and come back up. I think that's a good idea.
Trigger draws the drones away.
Well, goodish idea.
UAVs are always so damn fast. We'll both move into attack.
Come on, you weird bastard.
In gun range.
If you need help, say so. I'm here for you.
Missile hit on
Yeah,
UAV.
mobile hits. Good.
Outstanding work, Trigger.
Few more that should go down. When there's only one to deal with, this makes it infinite stuff easier. Here we go.
Small drones.
These guys have quite the bag of tricks.
And there's Hugin. Get over here.
There we down.
Well,
Closing out too rapidly.
yeah, save that for the final journey and mission. Only got enough normal missiles for this anyway.
Zone 2 lost. Was a good one, too.
Vita, damn it! Damn it!
Friendly lost. A salamander. Rifle 3 has been shot down. Lost another one. Commander left. Come on, someone just get rid of it.
What's your Assault Horizon? I feel like I should give that game again another go. I kind of actually wish that game was added to the back compat list on Xbox, since you can't really buy it anymore. And I sort of understand the reason why you can't really buy it anymore, because well, Project Aces wasn't really happy with the fan reaction to that game, which I understand, because like you say, it was more Ace Combat trying to imitate Forks instead of it, you know, being the other way around, where Hawks was trying to imitate Ace Combat, but setting. Yeah, I like Assault Horizon as well. I don't know why I had so much backlash. I get it, because it was like, you know, trying to be this whole modern military realistic thing, which wasn't Ace Combat, but it was still good. I just think a few parts of it are probably a little over-scripted, especially with the dogfight mode thing, but I enjoyed the game. It had like some of the best multiplayer in an Ace Combat game, in my opinion. Oh look, it's straight its fucking skin. Come here, you little bastard.
I discarded its wings. What? It's just like the UAV the Trigger shot down at Bulgard Rest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
Ah, fuck, should have saved that missile. Though I kind of hope that Project Aces do change their mind on this Combat Assault Horizon and do bring it back in some way. And I have a little bit of hope for that, just given the fact they had added a bunch of skins from Assault Horizon into this game. Like Red Moon skin, added Markov skin for both, I think, Yasu-30 and Yasu-57.
Still flying, but it can't keep this up forever. Finish it off, Trigger.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Look at it go. Getting rid of the shell must have made it lighter.
Holy shit. Pulse lasers need fucking wrapping me down.
Trigger was gonna shoot him down. Not to mention they can manufacture armament too.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
The UAV is stepping up a notch.
Probably the best thing about Assault Horizon though is like when you complete the game, you unlock the Pack FA, which is the prototype SU-57, and you get the fucking Trinity cruise missile. So yeah, you know, and a game that literally lets you fire fucking cruise missiles like around targets. What can go wrong? Mission accomplished. Actually, I don't think it was nuclear. Can't remember. I think it was.
That was definitely the most intense thing I've ever been.
Alright, time to stop flying towards
my son
land.
about it.
There's gonna be one last drone.
The space elevator is just powered up. Looks like we made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style from leaking. I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say we open it?
Okay, no happening.
There's still one drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's thrown away its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
You're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent.
Not an ace combat game with unless it's an extremely small tunnel slash canyon you can fly through right into the game.
It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out. I thought we were gonna pull this off after making it through that maze. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, Ace Combat 5 did it way better.
Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me.
Fuck.
Shit. My wings seem fine.
Oh no, no.
It's my engine. Definitely feels like it's my engine.
Shit.
Trigger's down.
Oh well. Yeah, Ace Combat 5 did it way better. And I think 4 did as well, because I'm pretty sure 4 had like giant fortress spaceship to fly through. Yeah.
Count, where are you going?
As you know anything about the fucking tunnels, though, like literally technically hit one wall and bounce all over and die like super quickly.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
It's alright though.
You damn fool.
Count, give me your status.
Yeah.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa. What makes you think that?
Time to explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
There it is. UAV spotted. We finally found it. I heard some static when the gate closed. Do you think the UAV is operating the gates? Well, there goes our only way out.
Sounds like sub HP. By the time I come out this tunnel, I'm good. I just gotta not fuck up.
Take another path?
It's very easy to fuck up though. Though it could be worse, because I think I was flying like something like the Nosferatu or something, I would literally would be fucking dead now. That's how big that thing is.
Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me.
Yeah, it's my fault, because like, when the drone starts like firing you, it's like my fault. First, like, well, last attempt, just because of the fact that I reacted to it. So remember, it's scripted not to do damage to you. Because imagine that, if it did damage to you, that would be bullshit.
It's hard to keep level. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Wait, what? That sub-force. I should have probably went for the quicker missile alert. It's fine though. This is I got calmed again now. So. What the fuck?
It's down. Yeah,
2 seconds to fucking spare, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
And now I've got to fly up the tower without killing myself.
We're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator.
This is really awkward.
The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if my bird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
Right, pivot approach angle. And up and out we go.
I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Can you hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness needs a light to shine.
I should have died then.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar.
Oh, fuck for Endgame cutscenes.
That's our Trigger.
He's a damn hero.
No doubt. You're better than me.
Where's Strider 2? Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
You
Damn fool. What's your position?
Watching Trigger climb. I guess it's my fate to watch from down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah, well, I guess we are.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly under the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
We're on our way back from our 7-year mission to the asteroid belt. I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the
K
spaceship
Legacy,
Nova
always
1.
known as Riker's One.
The ocean of
I
stars
like to, I
in our
just love how they
galaxy
give
is
references to
finally
all
within our
the
reach.
older games. Like 7,
To the
like
pilot
5
who
and 4.
generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's all coming together for me. Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
To skies unknown, the path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad. The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today. Thanks to the princess, the whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching as my grandchildren and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars. Dark blue. To the heavens and beyond.
Can you hear me?
There we go. Also, like, love how Ace Combat 7 actually sets up Ace Combat 3 as well. That's a meme. There we go. Cute. Which is really fucking weird if you think about it. It's like how all the Ace Combat games are all like interlinked to each other, but in like this weird fucking order. Well, at least in the main games. Yeah, literally no endgame briefing. Good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone who's popped in the watch stream and everything. I'm pretty gonna end this here now, just because like when I finish the game, I need to update my laptop too. Plus, need to put it away because I got work fucking in like 5 hours, so I need like at least some sleep for tomorrow, which is cute. But I don't know. What I'm probably gonna do is if I feel up to it tomorrow, I might end up doing another stream tomorrow. If I do another stream tomorrow, I'll probably be back to my more regular shit. So I'll probably be more back to like, you know, stream World of Tanks or something if I can be bothered. If I have the energy for it, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Either way, thank you very much everyone for watching. What I'm probably going to do, because I can see Morvik is still streaming, I'm probably just going to raid him and yeah, go from there. And yeah, take care guys.